Alright, hello everybody. Welcome back to part 2 of Kingdom Come Deliverance, my playthrough, and we are going to continue where we left off on part 1. Alright, so here we go. Alright, so here we are, and we need to talk to Catherine.
Hi.
So,
Poor Captain
here
Thomas
we
might
go.
never get back on his feet. Him and his men were attacked by bandits.
Oh,
Most
she's
of them are
still...
dead. Jesus Christ! Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha! So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment then. I'll be right back.
That must hurt, don't it?
Alright, now she's done talking. Let's talk to Catherine.
I'll give it a try.
Or, wait, I think I'm supposed to wash myself. That's right. Let me wash myself. Alright, there we go. Now let's talk to Catherine.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
I'm no latrine cleaner.
Oh, sorry. It's just that you smell like one. And where am I supposed to know you from?
Let's see, you were attacked by bandits. Let's go with that one.
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle, and I wasn't at any pond.
Let's do... I saved your life.
You know very well what I'm talking about. I saved your life.
Are you drunk? Get out of my sight!
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Oh, shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again!
Ooh, feisty.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
One of them nomads is an acrobat who did all kinds of tricks.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house. But as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right. We'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
I am Henry of Skalitz.
Scallis.
Never heard of it. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life. But I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Sameen is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, our Truscovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bathouse wench.
Who is this Semine?
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Sameen. The fort and the village belong to him. Old Jan Sameen is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda. And it's him who's getting hitched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Sameen, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Will Lord von Burgov be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Sameen is his vassal.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
What's life like here?
Better now that you and your pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But then there's a shortage of folk to do the work around here, and that's a big problem.
Where can I find work here?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet. But otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it. And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things all right.
Well then, be careful.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Aye, coming right up.
Alright. Before I talk to Hans, I'm gonna go talk to Radovan and Miller Kreisel. Alright, let's talk to them.
Greetings to you.
Likewise, lad.
I haven't seen you here before. Where are you from?
Let's say we're messengers.
We're messengers from Ratai, here to deliver a letter to Lord von Burgov, in the name of Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dworitz and Sir Hanish of Lipa.
Hear that, Crazel? A messenger, he says. Looks more like a scarecrow to me.
He's a lame liar, all right. But he knows how to spin a good yarn. You can't deny him that.
I'm not lying. We're messengers. But everything got out of hand somehow.
Well, whether you're lying or not, no one will believe a word you say in them rags. What do they call you, lad?
I'm Henry.
So, Henry, what was it you were after?
Since you've joined us.
Let's see. Let's say I'm looking for work.
I'm looking for work.
And what can you do?
I can do a lot of things. But mainly, I'm a blacksmith.
Bugger me. A blacksmith, you say? That makes two of us. And my apprentices have just vanished along with my goods, the bastards. when I'm swamped with work. Let's shake on it.
Why work in the smithy when you can work in my mill? The job's cleaner and less grueling.
Oi, I asked him first.
Let's say smithy. My last playthrough, I did the mill, or I kind of went all the way with helping the miller. This time, I'm gonna do the smith.
My own pa was a blacksmith, so I spent my whole childhood at the forge. I know how to handle a hammer and bellows.
Bugger me, that's a lot more than the last lot I had. Whenever you're passing by that way, drop into my forge in Takov and ask for Radovan. That's me.
I heard there's going to be a big wedding in these parts. What do you know about it?
That's right. A big affair in Sameen.
Everyone wants to go.
And anyone who's not invited is trying to worm their way in somehow. Not me, though. I couldn't give a toss.
Because you weren't invited, eh?
Of course I was invited. But what do I care about young Sameen and the bailiff's lass? We're all just playthings in God's hands. One day, our earthly bonds will vanish in time, like smoke.
Trying to sound clever again, are you, Crazel?
All I'm saying is that these petty affairs of men leave me cold.
Sod that, it's gonna be big. Even Lord von Burgo himself is gonna be at the wedding. And he hardly ever shows his face in public.
Let's see.
Would it be
Go
possible
first
to
one.
get to von Burgov, even though he keeps his distance from people?
I don't know. He's either locked away in his castle or traveling somewhere. And he's powerful and important. So the only chance of meeting him is at the wedding. At least for us who are invited.
And everybody will want something from him. He'll be dancing for joy, I can tell you.
Alright, well, I think I'm just gonna click back. I've been asking these same questions, and the response is probably gonna be the same, so I'm just gonna go back. Let's ask this one, actually.
I haven't been here before, and I'd like to learn something about this region.
What's there to say? It's not a bad place to live.
It's usually peaceful, thank God. I don't like too much excitement.
You've got good reason to hide, I reckon.
That's enough of your mudslinging. It's actually good to live in an estate where the Lord's away most of the time.
That's true. Just a couple of villages, rocks, fields, not even a church worth the name, in fact. That's despite Otto van Burgo being one of the kingdom's most powerful nobles. The darkest place is under the candlestick, as they say.
When his lordship isn't in these parts, his chamberlain stands in for him. Ulrich von Schomberg's his name.
I saw him on the gate tower, when he sent us packing like beggars.
Aye, he's a right haughty bastard. On the other hand, he can be negotiated with.
If you can get to him.
Alright, with that, I'm just gonna leave.
I've got to be going.
Wait, there's something else I want to ask. Out with the truth. You ain't no messengers.
We really are. We didn't look like this when we left Ratai. We set up camp down by the pond, and in the evening we were attacked by bandits. They slaughtered our men. It was only through luck that we saved our skins. We lost everything, even the letter. So they wouldn't let us into the castle.
Can't say I'm surprised. I'd send you packing myself. But it's true, there's bandits marauding in these parts. They're getting bolder and bolder. Even attacked a patrol from the castle recently.
Aye, these are evil times. Nothing never happened like that in King Charles's day.
Farewell then, Henry.
Farewell.
Alright, so after talking to them, let's talk to Hans, actually. There you go.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Burgov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down, let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Lord Semin, from the local noble family, is getting married. He's marrying the local bailiff's daughter. It's going to be a big event.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Let's see. I'll think of something.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all the time. We'll ask the locals and see.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Alright, let's do this one.
It'll be done in a jiffy. Don't worry.
That's not the point, Henry. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh!
Let's do the end.
Look, we're not in any position to pick and choose. So if you want to somehow scrape your way out of this mess, you better forget your airs and graces and make some effort. A bit of honest work won't kill you.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, the priests who pray for us. Laboratoris, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatoris, the warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
Oh boy. Alright. I already lost some reputation. I guess I'll just carry the sacks by myself.
I understand. Well, I'm in your service, so I'll carry all the sacks. Even your share.
Thank you, Henry. And don't worry, I'll pay you back for your hard work.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it with humility. And fear not, friend, I'll repay the favor.
How? By giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Alright, well, since Hans doesn't want to help us carry sacks, I guess we're going to do it ourselves.
God, I'm bullshit.
Alright,
That isn't half heavy.
let's go. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, in here, and I believe it's to the right. If I remember correctly, it's to the right, and it's right there, yep. Yeah. Alright, there's one.
God grant you health.
Alright, there's the second one. Only a couple. There's 5 of them. Alright, keep going, and here's this one. Alright, 3 more.
It happens.
Oh,
Yes,
Uh-oh.
you did. I never heard of any Turkstein in all my years.
alright.
You're just a village yokel.
How
Uh-oh.
dare you? I'm the son
Oh,
of...
there they go talking. Oh, and there goes the blacksmith and the miller. Alright, let's put this one here. Oh.
What'd you say?
Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Let's do the first one.
But calm down, both of you.
I am perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you a piece of advice, pal. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. La, 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 la. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Didn't you hear? Apologize to him.
Oh no! Reinforcements! I'm so scared! Take your numbskull friend and get out of our village. Right now!
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me? Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on then.
You scum!
Uh-oh. Ooh, there we go. Oh snap. Alright, big bro. Big bro. Let's go. Wait. Hans, why are you just standing there? Fight back, Hans. This is a glitch. Oh no, am I supposed to go save him? Come on, Hans, fight back. I can only do so much. Oh, come on. It's 3v1. Come on. Oh. No. Come on. I almost got this guy. Come on. Go night. Go night. There you go. There's one. Let's go. Oh no. Come on, Hans, help me out. What are you doing? I got you, Hans. Let me take out these guys first. Oh no. Come on. Almost done. Come on. Go sleep. No. Oh no. Come on, back up. Go sleep. Alright, come on. Oh, got that guy. Come on. What are you doing, Hans?
What do you want?
What do I want? I want you to go sleep. Come on, go night. There you go.
Help me with it.
I'm coming, Hans.
My greetings to the devil.
Oh, got him. There you go.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds!
Ooh.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly.
Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse.
What?
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak... Oh. You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that nest.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off.
Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
Let's see. First one.
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
Ooh. Let's see. Do the
I
first
don't
one.
fucking believe it. You're really gonna blame me for it? It was you who caused the brawl. Ah, what an idiot I was to stand up for you.
And what good did it do? Fuck all! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Ooh, okay. And I like this one.
And you're a spoiled brat who can't even hear himself.
What the fuck did you say? I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Ooh, alright. I'ma swear.
That's enough. Don't you fucking realise how badly you've been wronging me all this time? I bend over backwards for you. I tolerate all your stupid fucking whims. And what do I get? Insults and accusations. But right from the start, you acted like you were on some nobleman's outing. All you cared about was whoring and boozing. You know full well the ambush was your fault, and now you're kicking out so you don't have to admit it.
What do you...
But let me finish. I wasn't born with a silver spoon in my mouth like you, but unlike you, I'd have managed to deliver that message. And that's because I'm responsible and know how to behave in a way that doesn't make me feel ashamed. In a way that would make my parents proud of me.
Which parents do you mean? Radzig?
Aye, Radzig, let's say. Nobody could be proud of you, Capon. Nobody.
God damn.
We'll see who's proud of who.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Master Otto.
Hey! On the Virgo!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight. What are we gonna do?
You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find muck without you.
All
Speak
right.
up, Lord of Perkstein.
There we go.
Henry?
Oh, sure. Forgot Bara.
You don't look like you're in a rush anywhere.
No, I'm not. What do you want of me?
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Ooh. Well, let's ask her name first.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Why?
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
Let's see. Let's ask. Oh, this one.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
Let's see. What do you want to do in the
What do you want
city?
to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
Alright, let's ask about Tomcat.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He breaks logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And, not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Alright, let's see, help me. Let's see, I'm gonna ask, oh, well, let's ask the first one.
Practically naked. Nobody's going to want to even talk to me like this.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin, a monk's robe, or perhaps a Brunswick's armour?
Let's do the middle one.
I could use some armour. Proper, like, for a night. And no rusty junk.
And you are like a knight?
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armour, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where is your armour, sword, and horse now?
That's a long story. And it's not a happy tale.
Well, you can hardly buy new armour now, but you might find something in the town hall armoury, although you'll need quick hands.
Oh, okay, got it. So I got lockpick. Alright.
Thanks. These'll come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get to Semin on foot.
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
Alright, well, I think I asked enough questions. Let's see, glad to have met you.
It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Alright. So, here we go. So, we can now free roam. Alright. So, we're in Troskowitz. Alright. I'm gonna equip some armor. Let's see. So, got a hunting sword. Equip that. Let's equip this miner's hood. Hunting belt. Let's do this Gambinson. Alright. Defense can get a little up. Let's do quilted hose and oh no, that's the beggar's hose. Let's do vagrant's boots. There we go. Got some food here from before. Let's see. Lockpick. Got some of these stuff. Let's quit this bludgeon and this torch. Alright, well, there we go. Alright, so come in here. Let's give myself a good wash. And then let's see if we can start some other quests, side quests. I think what I want to do is, yeah, maybe let's talk to this guy, the trader, and let's see if we can.
Du Bettler, was willst du?
Well, let's trade first.
Show me your wares.
Alright, so the shop. And what I want to do is sell some things that I won't need right away. So like these hoods, these tunic, Gammonson. I could keep it, but I already have one. Might as well just focus on one. Maybe these beggar hoses, simple shoes. Don't know if I should keep those or not. Get rid of those. And I think, well, maybe I sell these two, this bone comb and the badge, because I don't think I would need it right now, because we won't be playing a lot of dices, I think, with the die game, so I think I could sell that. These things, otherwise, I need to keep these. Alright, let's haggle.
Let's talk about the price.
Warum nicht?
Alright, so haggling. Oh, I can get 9.2. Let's see if we can get 10.
What would you
10
say to
groshens.
this?
That's more like it. Lower your price a little more and we can make a deal.
Lower my price? He's only giving me 2 more? Oh man, I gotta accept it. Otherwise, he's not gonna want to haggle. Oh man. Alright, well.
I'll go for that.
Thank you, and take care.
Alright, well, we got 9.4 groshens. So I have a total of 14. Dang. Alright, well, let's see. Actually, let's go back and talk to him.
What the hell? Raus, du Bastard!
Oh, sorry about that. Let's talk. And let's ask him this question.
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Let's see. Let's just ask all 3 of these.
Where can I find a church round here? I'm surprised you don't even have a small chapel in the village.
If you want. Die Rettung deiner Seele, junger Mann. You have to go through the forest to Aujetz and to St. Katharinen. Herr von Berger does have a chapel in his castle, but it's not for commoners like you. We do not go there either. Und warum auch? The gravedigger Ignatius takes care of burials outside the village, and weddings usually take place without a local priest. No one wants to pay the church more than they have to. Das ist ja wohl klar.
Can I find other merchants around here?
Zum Glück nicht, junger Mann. I'm the only merchant here around, Trusky. Oh, natürlich. There are plenty of tradesmen here who sell their goods. There is Bartosz, the tailor. He lives at the other end of the village. The apothecary, Emmerich, lives across from me. They are a hand in glove, or more like hat in hat.
What do you mean by that?
Nichts weiter. Just that they play at being educated men. Along with the scribe Geibel, they are always studying some Latin tracts. But of the 3, perhaps only Geibel knows Latin, if he really does at all.
Is there anyone else here?
Oh yeah. Beyond the tailor's house on the edge of the village is where Bashka the butcher lives. Opposite the Rathaus is the carpenter. The rest of the villagers are just peasants, and you are already familiar with the tavern.
Is there anything I should avoid around here?
Certainly. Stirring up trouble and sticking your nose into other people's business. Here in the village, we don't care much for outsiders. If any do come, they better behave.
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been full of all manner of rebel recently. That is all because of the war. Verdammte Schurken.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones in particular, or about others. They are all just gleichen Scheißkerle. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me, It makes life difficult.
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Bergo should do something about it at last. But Herr Otto spends more time in Prague than here, and Chamberlain Ulrich... Ach, lassen wir das.
Where do you go for wares? What's the closest town?
The closest is Sobotka, the biggest Gichin, what you call Gichin. And farther north there is Turnov. Half of that one belongs to Herr von Bergo.
Is it far?
Das kommt darauf an. It takes all day on foot. Wenn du was brauchst, the goods I have here will have to do you. I do not think you will get to the town anytime soon.
Alright, so we got done talking to the merchant. Yeah, sorry about not really talking. I feel like having the dialogue and them just talk without me interrupting would seem a lot better, so that's why I'm not really talking as much when they're having dialogue or other people are talking. Let's talk to this guy though.
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter. Where is your lord?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself, and why not directly at the castle. He has that right as a lord.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I've got more important things to do.
Do the first one.
I need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain? Are you yanking my official pizzle?
Why not?
I'd like to talk to him too, boy, but he's still in Prague. He's hardly ever here. Chamberlain Ulrich is in charge of things.
And where do I find him?
Where do you think? Up in the castle.
But they won't let me in there.
What do you want me to do about it? That's your problem. I'm not going to put in a word for you. I hardly know you.
Alright, let's do what's new.
What's new in the county, Master Bailiff?
I heard something's going on in Takov again. Project the Innkeeper is probably coming up with some mischief to pull on the Zeljevites. Will they never cut it out? Their bickering is making work for me. And now I've been visited by one of the local peasants. He said he found more fresh graves behind his field, just below the village, along the road to Nabokov.
What do you mean, more? You sound like this isn't the first time.
That we found someone buried here? Don't even ask. I've been digging up bodies ever since that bandit gang started running rampant. Most of them are von Burgo's men. Also, if it wasn't bad enough that gang of bandits is rampaging through the region, now someone's stealing cabbage from the peasants. What a disaster.
Cabbage?
Aye, and the peasants won't stop bugging me about it. I was just visited by a peasant from Jadar. He's been talking my ears off for God knows how long. Say, do I really have to do this? Do I have the time to look for some moron stealing cabbages? And that's about it.
That sounds interesting. Thank you.
Alright, well, let's ask for the first one.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the man who was in the pillory with me yesterday. Have you seen him?
I can't help you with that. You'll have to find him yourself.
Alright, well, let's end dialogue here. Alright, well, we talked to him. Now let's go over here. Could talk to... I don't think I can talk to her yet. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to talk to her. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Food, we do have food. We do have some brew, some shaver schnapps. I think. Crafting. Alright, so I could make some more. Alright. I think that would be the next goal, is to make some savior schnapps. Yeah, I think that will be the next goal, is to make some savior schnapps, just because I'm gonna need some heals, and not heals, but some saves actually for the game, because I feel like there is going to be part of the game where I'm gonna need to have some savior snaps to be able to save my game. So I think we're gonna make some of that, and let's see, get this free recipe. Sure, let's take a look at it. The Artemisia, that's how I say it. It increases strength by 2 for 10 minutes. Well, maybe I'll make some of that too, actually. I haven't really made this, so maybe I'll make 1 or 2, but let's see. We've got sage. We need wormwood. That's why we need nettle and belladonna. Alright, if I remember correctly, there's should be some belladonna over here in the middle. Like this might be one, right? Nope. Oh, that's dandelions. Nope. Let's see. It should be here, right? This is one. No. Where are they? I think these are it. Oh, come on. Where is these? Oh, I think it's these are here. Yeah, there you go. Here's one. And how much did I get? I got one. I think that's the only one I have. Here, grab some nettle here. Let's see. Close tutorial. Grab a few nettle. The nettle's easy to find, but the belladonna, right, this is one here, right? Yes. Is a little more difficult. That's 2. I think these looks like it, but no. Alright, well, I think that's it for here. Oh, one more. Good, one more. Nice. Alright, so grab some more nettle. Yeah, see, these we can find pretty easy. Let's see. Otherwise, I guess that's all the belladonnas. Alright. I do know there is a location where they do have some here too, which is I think right here. So let's head out there. Let's see what day it is. The time is 9. All right, so it's still early in the morning. Let's get to it. Let's run and get some belladonna and make some savior snaps. That way we can have some just to save when we need to, or save before a big mission, or yeah, just to have. But all right, let's go. Yeah, this game is amazing. Like the graphics, everything about it. This game has to make, I believe, will make Game of the Year. And if it doesn't make Game of the Year, I'm gonna be very, very surprised, because this game is just amazing. It's wow. And when it comes time to vote for Game of the Year, actually, I will probably be trying to vote, or I will be voting for this game to be Game of the Year. Everything about it is just top notch. But alright, let's see. Oh, here's some still. There's some belladonnas right here. Hopefully I get more than one. Got one. Alright. Here's another one. I think there's one right here too. Nice. Oh, I picked dandelions with that. Alright, let's see. This should be one right here. And then, yeah, one right here. Alright. Let's get that. This should be one here too. Nice. So it spawned a lot here. Nice. So I think that should be it, right? Yeah, this is one in here too. Nice. A few right here. Alright, I think that should be enough. Let's see. Let's go to materials. 9. Yeah, that should be enough. And actually, let's see how many nettle. 12. Alright, that should be enough. And then we need wormwood, if I remember correctly. So I believe, are these wormwood? No. Alright, I gotta go back to the farm. Alright, let's take a shortcut here. Let's head to the back of the farm. Ooh, come on, Henry. Can you try to jump this? Oh, put that away. There we go. My guy wasn't jumping for a moment. I was like, huh? He's gonna grab me one more. Alright, let's keep going. And I believe there should be some wormwood over here, if I remember correctly. I think these are wormwood, right? Yes. So I'm gonna grab a few. Let's see. 2? Nice. Oh. Alright, grab this one. And maybe, nope, not that all. Not that one then. Maybe this one right here. Alright, so now we got some of these material. Let's go to the alchemy bench and make some potions. Alright. Let's hop this fence. Hop this fence. Alright. Heinrich. Alright. Oh, dark here. Turn on the torch. Alright, well, I think I am going to start with these savior schnapps. Let's see, next page. Alright, so you need wine, metal, and 2 handfuls of belladonna. Oh, I should grab one more. Alright. So, wine, right? We need wine. I'm so bad at remembering. So yeah, you would need wine. Okay. So wine. Alright, inventory, belladonna, and metal. Alright, confirm. So we need 1 handful. Throw it in here. Now we boil for 2 turns. Alright. Put this. Alright, flip it again. And that should be 2 turns. Okay, pull that up. Now 2 belladonnas. Right in here. It says grind the belladonna, add the belladonna, and 1 for 1 turn. Okay. So it's 2 of these. Let's grind it up. Alright, now drop it in. Alright, now let's boil for 1 turn. Should be boiling. Nice. Then we take it off. Alright, let's take it off. Now we just pour in the file. Alright, let's see if we get strong. Alright, nice. And we leveled up. Alright. So now we'll probably do a few more of these, just because it'd be nice to have again. Belladonna and metal again. Oops, I almost went straight for the sand glass. Oh, I was a little late. Alright, let's keep going. I think we should be fine though. Alright, move it up. Now we need 2 handfuls of these. Alright. Alright, let's drop it in. Now we got boil for 1 turn. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, after a while, you get used to making some potions. You get used to this, the alchemy function in potion making. It's really fun. but it did take me a while. My first playthrough, I didn't really use or make as much potions as I should have. But maybe in this one, I'll make a few other potions and use those. Nice, so we got that one again. Oh, hold on, let me check my thing real quick, actually. Just real quick. Since I leveled up, let's see if I have any points I can use for alchemy. Sure. Alright, yes, we do. I think this was the one I was looking for. Every time you successfully brew a potion, you get one extra one. That's the one I was looking for. There we go. That one would be perfect because since we're making perfect potions, we'll get one more. We'll get one more. So instead of 3, we'll get 4. So do that one, and then let's see. You can sell potions you brew for 30% more. That one would be good, but I don't know if I want to be farming potions for Groshen, but maybe raw foods and herbs you have in your inventory will spoil 50% slower. This one would be good too, but wouldn't really be hunting as maybe I'll go with this one. That way I can make a little bit of Groshen. Alright, and craftsmanship. Let's do razor sharp. I like razor sharp. Herbs, game hides, double the price. Yeah, let's see. Save these for now. Let's do strength. If you carry a sack or a dead weight. No, let's do maybe train hard. This one's easy. Maybe a little simpler. I need probably and I think Charming Man would probably be the best because reputation does play a big role. I mean, I think if you lose reputation, it'll just be harder to get things and in your conversations. I think you would just most likely be more challenging, I would say. But I like Charming Man because we want this playthrough to be not as easy, but as smooth as possible. So do Charming Man, agility, deaf hands, fall damage. Let's do this one. And speech. Haggling when some weapons are armor clothing that are near perfect. I like this one because I think what we can do is we can use those armor kits and those toolkits to get our weapons and armor to 100% and then just sell it for more money and we get 10% more. So I like that one. And I think that's it for now. Oh, besides these ones, let's see. Head protection, stat fat. This one's for sure. I like this one because your blocks will cost you 20% less stamina. Yes, blocking would be crucial early on, I believe. And this one seems good. Opening strike, heavy weapons. Let's see. I like these ones are both good, but maybe shield breaker. Or maybe this one. When you hit an enemy with their armor count will count as 10 lower. Maybe this one. Because I don't think a lot of enemies will have shields early on. Maybe. I'm not too sure. And let's see. With the weapon. Yeah, I like this one. The pole arms. I didn't really use pole arms too much in my first playthrough, but maybe this one. If I find a good pole arm, maybe I'll use it. For now, yeah, keep it open for now. But I did use a lot of swords in my first playthrough, but I do want to start using heavy weapons for later on when fighting those heavy armored opponents or enemies. But I guess for now, we'll see. Alright, so with that, then let's go back to crafting some potions. There we go. That way now we can get some. I think I can remember it. So it's just wine in here. All right, now good. So now every time we make a good potion or successfully brew a potion, we get 4 of them now, 1 extra potion. So that was a smart move to get, a smart perk actually. All right, so 1 nettle. Move it down. And just boil it for 2 turns. Alright, one more. Alright, let's move it up. Grab some Belladonna. Alright, there's one. Alright, here's two. Alright, now we grind it. Alright, let's drop it in. Then we boil for one turn. Here we go. Alright. There we go. And now we pour. Oh, come on, get the file. Alright. And boom, there we go. We got 4 instead of 3. Nice. I think I have enough for one more, right? Yeah, you know what? Let's just do one more. Just the more the better, I guess. I know we'll probably find some more later, but for now, let's make some. Maybe we can sell some too. Maybe we won't need all of it, and we can just sell some. Maybe we can sell these for some money. Alright. Alright, so 2 turns. Let's go. Alright, nice. And let's get 2 of these. Who's whistling? Alright. Alright, let's pour it in. And now let's boil one more turn. Pull this down. Nice. And then boil it. And then we should be done. And then, yeah, maybe I'll make a few of these Artemisia potions just to boost strength in case we ever need it for some reason. Alright. Alright, nice. And we leveled up. Okay. Now for this one. Let's make this one now. You need spirits, sage, and 2 handful of wormwood. Oh, so we can only make 2 of these. Alright, that's cool. Add the sage to the cauldron, boil for 1 turn, grind and add to the cauldron, boil for 2 turns, and then finally distill. Oh, okay. That's easy. Alright. So we need spirits, right? Pretty sure. I'm so bad. Spirits, yep. Alright. Pour some spirit in there. Let's see. Then we need wormwood and sage. And add the sage to the cauldron. There we go. So 1 sage into the cauldron. This is the one we boil for 1 turn. Oh, come on. Alright, let's move it up. Now we'll grab 2 wormwoods into the mortar. Alright, now we grind. Let's pour it in. Alright, now we boil for 2 turns. Okay, there we go. One more. Alright. That should be good. Let's get the file. And we distill. Alright, let's see it. Nice. Alright, perfect. Alright, let's make one more. I think that's all we have for enough for one more round. So let's see. Yeah, because we only have 2 more wood and sage, I believe. Confirm. Alright, let's do the sage. And then we'll be done making potions for now. Alright. Alright, let's move it up. Grab the last 2 wormwood. Put it here. Nice. Alright, add in here. Let's move it down. Alright, so yeah, the thing is, I don't want to be too overpowered because, you know, I don't want to sit here and just grind all day to level up my skills, but when I can, I do want to get a few levels on them, but I don't want to be super over leveled to where the game becomes a little too easy. But when I do have the time, I am going to level up and get some levels, but I'm not going to try to be too overpowered and too over leveled. Alright, nice. So we got to level 10. Alright, that's perfect. Alright, so let's leave the table. Nice. Alright. Well, let's see if we can go sell some.
God bless you.
Alright. Let's talk to the trader. Let's trade. See how much he would give us for these things. So, oh wow, I got 14 savior snap. Strong savior snap. I'm gonna keep the cameo. I said chamomile brew. There you go. And then I'm gonna sell. How much would 4? Oh well, the haggle price is so low. Oh my god. Because my outfit's so bad. But oh man, I just realized. Maybe I'll sell 3, and then 3 as well. How about that? And then we'll haggle the price.
Worried about the price?
Gut, dann mal los.
Ooh, nice. So we can get 37. Wow. Let's go with the high prices. Maybe to do 43.
Do you accept?
You won't convince me with this.
Oh, he's only giving us 1.8 more groschen. Wow. I guess I'll have to take it though, because I don't want him to lose my reputation and lose a haggle with him. Dang it.
That's a decent price.
Thank you, and take care.
Well, we got 38 groshens, I guess, and our reputation went up. Let's see. Oh, let's talk to him again, actually.
What do you have for sale?
I think I can get enough for... Oh, I can buy from him. Oh, here we go. Oh, I forgot I sold those things. I could buy a spade. That's right, for 6 groschen. But let's haggle again.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Natürlich, kein Problem.
So instead of 6.7, maybe just 6.
Do you accept?
Well, if you offer a little bit more, we can make a deal.
He only lowered to 0.2? Oh man. Alright.
I'll go for that.
Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein.
Dang you. Alright, well, sorry, I guess we got some reputation for that. But so the reason why I want this spade is so I can go dig right here, this grave. So it's marked here on the grave, so let's go check that grave out, see what we can get from there. And oh, just remember too, actually, while we're on that part, let's go in here. And there's this free axe I can get right here. I can take it without getting in trouble. The Scout's axe. I can sell it actually, but I actually don't know who would have enough groschen to buy a 500 axe. But on top of that, I probably wouldn't be able to sell it for that much because my reputation is so low that they probably lowball me. And there is a military sword in there that you could get because I got it last time in my last playthrough, but I somehow got caught stealing it, even though there was no one there, and it made Troskowitz a bad spot for me to go back to because they were charging me with theft, and I could have been sent to the pillory. So I'm not going to do that for now. I'm not going to steal anything from there because, especially when we're going to be going back to Troskowitz a lot, don't want to having to steal from there and then come back and having issues with the guards and whatnot. So I'm going to try to be good for now. All right, let's dig up his grave. Oh, nice. Oh, some dirty. All right, but all right, nice. A shield. All right, let's loot him. Ooh, a nice mace. Some more items I can have. Oh, let's get this one. Let's go in here. Let's take this one.
Another of von Bergov's men? But this one has a cross.
Nice. So he has an axe, shield, and these two outfits. All right, cool. Well, let's see. Oh, can't get out of here. All right, let's go. So, this mace is a little stronger, so I'll use this one. And this shield, maybe I'll use this one since it's gonna break. Or maybe I should save it. Maybe I'll just use it for now. If it breaks, I guess it breaks. I mean, I wouldn't be able to sell it at that price anyways. Let's keep this one. And, no, servant's hood's the same. Minor hood's same. That one's decent. Put some gloves, firm boots. Keep that. This food, I'm not hungry yet. Maybe we can eat something. Eat some apples. Have any apples? Yeah. Eat some apples for now. Eat a pear too. Get my energy up. There we go. And let's see. That's really about it for now. And then, all right, let's get rid of these. They don't take too much spot. Let's just get rid of these just for now so we can have some more room. All right. Now, I think since I came here, I think the next step for me is to go to Takoff. So I want to go to Takoff is because I want to get a bed and I want to get a chest, my chest, so I can store some things because having too much stuff in the inventory, it will be troublesome early on. So yes, I'm going to be going to go to Takoff, and then I'm gonna get a bed and my chest. So let's go to Takoff first. Moo. All right. Oh, here's the road. Easier to travel on this road. Alright, well, let's just hope we don't run into any bandits, or if we do, hopefully it's just one. Because one I can take out, I believe. I'll have enough energy and strength to take out one, but if it's two, then I might be in trouble. But oh, there's a path here. Like, there's a path here. Survival level up. Oh, an abandoned camp. Oh, somewhere I could sleep. Nice, nice. Ooh, from the food and groschen. Nice. Alright, so I take now that. More groshens. Alright, maybe? No? Oh, right here. Let's see. More food, actually. Nice. Oh, but these are... Oh, that's bad already, so... We'll take the dried beef. The snaps we don't really need. You take the ordinary dye. This is just alcohol, right? Yeah. Nourishment's 4, but... Maybe for now, but these are bad. There's no point taking those. Those are already expired, actually. I wonder if these are... So none of my foods are expired or going bad yet, so that's good. Alright, so we found an abandoned camp. Nice. I forgot that there was a camp there. Let's keep going. Oh, Henry, you need to get your stamina up. Oh, look at this view. Look at this little journey area. What's the pathway here? Oh, come on, Henry. Oh, old idols. Huh.
Old gods. I wonder what their names were. I see they haven't been forgotten, and the locals still worship them. I can't really blame them seeing the state of this land.
Oh, some groceries. Oh, some weak marigold. Wow, that'll be useful right away. Some walnuts and some bacon. Nice. Oh, that's good that we stopped here. I'm gonna take that bread too. Hopefully, I don't get in trouble for stealing those. But wow, all right, good. It was good that we followed that road then. Those marigold decoction will actually come very in handy because as of now we have no way of healing besides sleeping, and we don't have the recipe for marigold, and I actually don't remember how to make it. So if I knew how to make it, I wouldn't need to buy the recipe, but again, I don't know it, I don't remember it by heart, and I don't want to look it up. So as of now, we have no way of healing, so we're going to need to find a way to make some money and get that recipe so we can get that potion so we can start healing. Otherwise, we're gonna have a lot of issues when fighting and trying to heal. And following this path, like, oh my god, this is some bow. Oh wow, target on tree, nice. Oh, okay, here's a bow. Nice. So I got a bow and arrow. All right, cool. So, ooh, and some ordinary arrow, bowman's brew, marksman kit, nice, and a skill book. Okay, cool. Nice. Oh, what was that? Some mushrooms. Oh, some more potion. Nice, okay. I think there's some arrows here too, some ordinary arrows. Nice. Let's grab all these arrows. I think I can shoot. Oh. Alright, so we got a bow and arrow actually, so a sword. I think for now I'm gonna use a sword. I do want to use a bow and arrow early on actually. I didn't know you can get a bow this early on. The last playthrough, I actually didn't use a bow early on. I actually used it very, very late, so it's actually surprising. Oh. Oh. Oh, that broke my arrow. Alright, maybe let's not use that arrow. Okay, maybe we can't shoot that target. Oh, and I hear someone. Alright, so let's go. What's going on? Oh, there he is. Messenger. Alright, talk to him.
What happened to you?
I'm in big trouble.
How so?
I lost a letter. A very important letter. I was supposed to deliver it to my master by tonight.
Let's see. What sort of letter was it?
What was in the letter?
I have no idea what it said. For one thing, it was a secret, and for another, I can't read. But it was my master's beloved who sent it. That's why it was so important.
Oh, so it could just as easily have been a lewd verse.
I don't really care what was in it. The point is, I don't have it.
Do you know where you might have lost it?
I haven't the faintest idea. It must have slipped out somewhere along the way.
Would you like me to help you look for it?
There's no point now. I've been on the road for 2 days as it is. We'll never make it by tonight.
You should have been more careful with it. Losing the one thing you're supposed to deliver.
I
I know. So I forgot to check my bag this morning, all right? But now it's gone, and I'm fucked.
I have to be going. I hope you find the letter.
Me too. Because if I don't, I'm in for a lashing.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait! I have an idea. Punch me in the face.
What?
Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was ambushed on the way and they took the letter.
Alright, are you sure?
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'd rather take a couple of punches from you than a lashing from my master. I can tell you to stop when I've had enough. But he wouldn't. So you get why it's better for me to be slapped around by you, right?
Alright, let's help him out.
Very well then. Defend yourself. Or not. It's up to you. You ready?
I am.
Oh, I saw someone behind me. Hopefully I don't punch this guy and get in trouble with this guy. Alright. Alright, yeah, don't jump in, please. Yeah. Yeah, and go sleep. There we go. And he's up. Alright, let's talk to him.
All right.
That was rough.
Do you think that's enough?
I definitely. I'm sore all over. Oh, my mouth most of all.
Glad to be of help then. Take care.
Alright, we whooped him. Oh, what happened to the other guy? Yeah, he just disappeared. Alright. Alright, so actually we're supposed to go this way, so. Alright, peace out, messenger. Hopefully I don't get in trouble for beating you up. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, nice. Alright, any more secret passages maybe? We can hidden treasure, maybe? No, maybe. Alright, let's keep going. I think we're almost here to tack off. Nice. Alright, almost there. We'll talk to Radovan. Get our sleeping quarters and our chest so we can store some things that we can sell, or we can sell later on, like that skeleton axe. Alright, there we go. Nice. I wonder if we can wash ourselves. Yeah, let's wash ourselves because we're dirty. We smell a little bit. Don't want to be smelling. Alright, so hello. Hopefully get in trouble going in here. Alright, nice. Alright, some other quests we can do here. Oh, what is that? Look at the maple?
That's a fine maple.
Oh, nice. Alright. Let's talk to Radovan.
I'm here then. You said in the alehouse that you could do with a helping hand at the forge, didn't you?
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. What's your name? Henry?
That's right.
You said something in the tavern about being a blacksmith's son, didn't you?
Aye, that's me. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Well, let's get started.
Sure thing. I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Alright, let's get all his stuff. Take all this. Alright, let's start forging hunting sword.
Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up a bit like it. Try poking it around for a bit.
Alright, let's go slow. Move the blade. Alright, move it.
lever above you. Give it a pull. It works the bellows.
Yes, sir. Alright, let's inspect the blade. Nice.
See? It's the color of straw, which is what you want. But you heated the whole thing up. Nicely done. Now you can go straight to the anvil.
Alright.
Moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it. Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times.
Yes, sir.
See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are.
Yes, sir.
That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other. Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side.
Alright.
Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway.
Alright, cool off. Come on. Come on. Go fast. Go. Oh, out of stamina.
Henry, when you've got a workpiece heated up, you can't just stand there and it's cooled now. You can't do it
Got in
all
trouble
in
for
one
that.
go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before.
Yes, sir. Let's reheat it. Heat it up. Heat it up.
The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil.
Alright.
See that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a there you go. You've got it finished. All that's
Nice.
left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking. Right. Let's have a look.
Tier 3, baby.
Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask about?
I already know all these things, but I wonder if I should just ask him for... What if I get any reputation from talking to him? Let's do the first two.
What good does it do me to whistle while I work?
It makes you work to a rhythm. You won't get tired so quickly, and the iron feels it.
How do I know a good strike from a bad one?
By the sparks that fly up, and by the ring. It rings out with a different sound when you do it right.
Alright, I didn't get any reputation, so I already know how to do all these things, so I'm just going to skip it. Alright.
Thanks. That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed, and there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Let's see.
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me, but if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. They can't afford it neither.
Alright, let's see. What now?
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right. Here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
Alright, yes sir. It's like I'm on bed. Nice. Yeah. Alright. Take this too. Let's see what else is in here. Take the armor's kit. Another apron. Probably leave that here. Some gloves too. Leave that there though. Alright. And now I can access this. I got the Artemis's crossbow and hunting bolt and all these things. I guess this will be my outfit to get some charisma. Alright, so it's my first outfit, second outfit, and my first playthrough, it took me forever to figure out that you had 3 outfits. I would just switch these out, like I would go like this, and I just, every time I wanted to switch outfit, I would just manually equip it, because I didn't know you can have 3 outfits. So that was what I was doing for the longest, until I actually realized that you can actually change outfits and have 3 different outfits. So that I was really upset that it took me forever to figure that out. But alright, so this would be my first outfit, definitely for like battle or whatnot, until I get better armor and whatnot. This would be for my charisma. Can I wear gamuts under it? Yeah, but there's no need, I guess. Let's see, where's the shoes? Alright. Oh, and the pants, simple hose. Nice. Alright. And then I think I should keep, let me see. I think I am going to, maybe I'll equip him with the hunting sword. 1 hunting sword and a shield. And then what I'm gonna do is put these things. I'm gonna put these things away. And oh, sorry, I'm gonna put these things away. And put this away. think I'm gonna put these 3 away. Scout's Act I'm gonna put away for sure because I don't need it. And then anything else I don't need for now. Maybe these stuff. I mean, I can always just sell them later, but for now, I guess I'll just get rid of these, taking up too much space. And yeah, I think we should be good for now. So I was actually looking at vitality, and actually, vitality would be really important. Sorry about that. But yeah, vitality would be really important for now. The next to godliness perk would actually be really, really useful because you can actually gain 25% heal, or when you heal, you get 25% of your HP or 10 points back. And that's actually super, super helpful early on, but it sucks that it's at 10. You need to be a minimum level of 10. So I think we're going to need to figure out how to level up vitality. I know one way is to be over encumbered, but that will be actually one of the perks that I would want right away. Let's see. These ones are both good. Decrease 30 minutes slower. Another issue. This one should be good too because I don't want to be hungry. Because hungry, you can obviously can affect you too. So let's get that one. You can sell the quality pets. I'll wait on that. Alchemy. Let's see. Can poison more arrows from a single dose. For each potion alcohol effect you have active at one time, your vitality increases by 1. Maybe this one? I'm not too sure. Maybe I'll wait. Let's see. For the alchemy. But yeah, I think for now we should be set. Oh, I should equip a torch on him too. Alright, and then with that, oh, yeah, that's right. I should equip maybe a mace too. Oh wait, I can't. Right. Yeah, only a sword. Oh, because I forgot the hunting belt. Let's see. The hunting belt. And maybe a mace. And the shield as well. Alright. So, for now, got that. Alright, let's go back now. Actually, let's save too real quick in case anything happens. Since I can save without having to use my savior snap, let's do 1 hour for now. Because I think what I want to do is get up a little bit and see, run around. I definitely want to use the grindstone so I can sharpen my blade. Right. Alright. Sharpen these blades up to 100. Since I'm here.
Can't get any better than this.
Alright, nice. Now let's do the same with this one. Alright. Actually, I should switch it around.
That's one sharp blade.
Nice. Alright, so maybe I'll actually equip him with the gold, the tier 3 one, and the second one with this one. Just because I will probably be fighting more in this outfit than the other one. Alright, so here we are in Troskowitz. I talked to the blacksmith. There is a quest here actually too, so maybe we can start the next quest, but let's see. talk to
Just let me know.
Peacekeeper. All right. Let's see what's going on
What's
here.
new around here?
Vostatek. Lord von Beregov's huntsman's a regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlak Pond. So if you know your way around the woods, you could go and offer him your help. I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's my best customer. You could also stop by and see Old Mouth. He's the local storyteller. He could tell you all sorts of interesting things. But only if you bring him some liquor. Don't forget, I have some here to sell, if you want. And that's all I'd say.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
Alright, let's ask the first one.
You're having problems with the Zhelyevites?
Not just me, my friend. They're the biggest bastards around. They've been nothing but trouble for years. The winter before last, they piled snow in front of everyone's doors at night, so no one could get out of their house. And last year, they broke into my cellar and pissed in my beer barrel.
Gracious. I hope you got your aim back on them.
Not yet, no. But since you're here, I've got a plan you could help me out with. I'd pay you well. You can count on that.
What exactly would you like me to do?
Don't worry. I won't make you do any shoveling or pissing anything. But I'll tell you exactly what I have in mind, only after you promise to help me. I'd hate to reveal my plan, only for you to go off and tell the Zhelyevites right away.
Well, if you've got it all figured out, why don't you do it yourself?
Right. And who's going to run the inn in the meantime, eh? Besides, everyone in Zhelyov knows us. If someone from here shows up there, they'll get suspicious.
Alright, let's help him out.
Alright. I'll help you.
Listen up then. Old Olbram, the owner of the biggest plot of land in Zhelyov, has this beautiful bull. White as snow he is, the finest animal far and wide. Obviously, he's very proud of it. Very protective too. Now you, will give his beautiful snow-white bull a nice new coat of paint. Olbram is going to lose his mind. Simple, right?
Painting a bull, eh? That sounds like fun.
Right. We just have to work out a few details. First, we have to get some paint. I don't reckon we'll be able to get any here in the village. But you can try and ask Bartoszek, the tailor in Trotskovitz. I hear he dyes his own fabric. And after that, we'll have to make sure the bull stays still while you're painting it. Try asking Radovan, the local blacksmith. I hear he can make some kind of sleeping potion. If you pour it in the bull's water trough, I'm sure it'll do the trick. But watch out. That beast is enormous. You'd better put at least 3 doses of the potion in there.
Alright.
Alright then. Olbram's bull will be getting a new coat of paint.
Olbram's going to lose his mind. I can't wait. And remember, it's supposed to be a joke. If you get caught or something goes wrong, the whole thing will be ruined.
Right. So I need paint, sleeping potions, and to not get caught. Why do you and the Zhelyov lot hate each other so much, anyway?
It's their fault. They keep playing tricks on us. Olbram's the worst of them all. The nasty old codger. He's always coming up with ways to mess with us. He's the one that stole our pasture.
What pasture did they steal from you?
The one that stretches from the orchard behind the Takov down to the gamekeeper's lodge. It's been ours since time immemorial, but the Zhelyevites took it from us.
How did they take it from you? How was that?
And how did they take it from you? You can't exactly stuff a pasture in your purse and walk away with it.
Save the jokes, will you? This is fucking serious. There's a tree down by the gamekeeper's lodge that marks the edge of our land. My father, God rest his soul, was there when they agreed on it. He got a proper ass kicking so he'd remember it. And remember it he did. But then fucking Olbram came along, claiming it was the other way around. And that pasture belonged to Zhelyov.
Well, can't you all just reach some kind of agreement?
Do you think we haven't tried? But there's no talking to the Jellyevites. Year after year we meet in that pasture. I tell it like it was, but Oldbrum always starts spewing his lies. Then we end up arguing until the sun sets. And when the Jellyevites are at wit's end, they come at us, and nothing ever gets solved. We managed to convince them to at least give us back half the pasture. But I know the whole bloody thing belongs to us. We can't just leave things like this.
And how did they take it from you?
Oh, I already
We
asked
can't
that.
exactly
Let me
stuff
skip it.
Save the... There's a tree, my father, but then fuck...
Well, that's a tough nut to crack. Have you tried asking Lord von Burgov for help?
Of course, but he'd have none of it. He said it's up to the Trotskovitz bailiff to sort it out. But the bailiff couldn't care less. He said we should deal with Oldbrum ourselves, or he'll have us caned and clapped in the pillory.
Huh. Alright. Well, let's change the topic and... Hey, this one.
What's new around here?
Nothing new. It's quiet here, fortunately.
Oh, that was a waste. Alright, let's end dialogue. Alright. Oh, there's a new quest right there. Alright, well with that, I think I will stop here. Oh, talk to him. Sure. Alright, with that, I think I will stop here for part 2, since we made it to Takov. And we got ourselves our bed and our chest. From here on out, from part 3, I'll continue from here and continue the quest that I just got Oldbrum and figure out how to do his quest and fulfill his requirements to paint the bull. But thank you guys all for watching part 2, and I will catch you guys all in part 3.